Hello, my name is Sümeyye. Today we will learn together the volume of rectangular prisms. The grade level is 6. Objectives are here. You can stop and read them. Let's remember, what is the rectangular prism? Rectangular prism can be defined as a solid shape which has six faces that are rectangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of its angles are right angles. This one and this one you can see here. A rectangular prism has 8 vertices. Vertices 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All the opposite faces of the rectangular prism are equal. And this one are opposite and equal. And this one are equal. And also you can see here and here, this one. It can also be called a cuboid. Let's look at the examples. We can find the shape of a rectangular prism in a truck, or a chest of drawers, or in an aquarium. Let's look at the net of the rectangular prisms from GeoGebra. In this activity, there is a rectangular prism. We can change its length and its width and its height. And we can see its net like this. Let's go back to the presentation. We learned from before activity this rectangular prism with here length and width, and you can see here from height. There is two special types of the rectangular prism: square prism and cubes. Square prisms are rectangular prisms where any two of three dimensions, length, width, or height, have the same measurement. You can see here, we have this and this are equal, and height is here, and length is here. Two of them are equal. And cubes are rectangular prisms where all three dimensions, length, width, and height, have the same measurement. Length, height, length, and width. Okay, let's learn the volume of the rectangular prism. Volume is the amount of space occupied by an object. Volume is measured in cubic units. Alright, what is cubic units? A unit cube is a cube whose each side is 1 unit long. Let's look at this one. Is a unit cube. Its length is 1, width is 1, and height is 1 unit. The number of unit cubes which are placed in rectangular prism without leaving any gaps gives the volume of a rectangular prism. Let's find their values. In the first shape, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 unit cubes. So its volume is 9 cubic units. The second one has 1, 2, 3. And it's below one more, it's 4. And we have 4 unit cubes. Its volume is 4 cubic units. Here, you can see in this order 1, 2. It's here 2, and here again 1, 2. Here 1, 2, 3. It's below 4. Here again the same 4. It's here 1, 2, 3. It's behind again the 3. So it's 6. We have 18 unit cubes. Its volume is 18 cubic units. Okay. All right, how do we find the volume of a rectangular prisms? Let's look at examples. How many cubes does it take to fill a prism? In the first example, we should look at the length. Its length 1, 2, 3, 4. Its width is 1, 2, 3. On the base we have is here 4, is here again 4, is here 4. We have 12 unit cubes. The height is 3, so we have 3 times 12 is here and here and here. So we have 36 unit cubes. Is here. The length is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the width is 1, 2, 3, 4. And the height is 1, 2, 3. You can see here. On the base we have 5, 5, 5, 5. We have 5 multiplies 4. It's equal to 20 unit cubes. And 3 times 20, 60 unit cubes. In this rectangular prism, let's find its volume. On the base, its length is 4. Its width is 1, 2, 3, 4. Its height is 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see here. On the base, we have 4 multiplies 4, so 16 unit cubes. And we have height is 4, so we should multiply 16 and 4. It equals to 64 unit cubes. Let's look at the GeoGebra. In this example, first it's row, one row. Row is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's okay. There are 11 unit cubes, and column 12 more, 11 more, 11 more, and 11. We have 4 times 11. On the base we have 4 multiplies 11, and layer is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's okay, 7. And now we have 11 multiplies 4 is 44, and total number of the cubes 388 unit cubes. Look, let's go back to the presentation. Alright, the formula of the volume is base multiplies height. And what is base? Base is length multiplies width. So the volume formula is length multiplies width multiplies height. Let's solve some questions. The question 1. What is the volume of the square prism below? We should look at the base area. First is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is length, and width 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the base we have 4 multiplies 4 and 16 unit cubes. And its height is 1, 2, 3. So we should multiply 3 multiplies 16 is equals to 48 unit cubes. Which rectangular prism has the biggest volume? We should look at the one by one. First, is here length is 3 and width is 1, 2, 3 and height is 1, 2, 3. So we should multiply 3 multiplies 3 multiplies 3. It is equal to 28 unit cubes. Is here the length is 2, the width is 3, and height is 1, 2, 3 is height. So we should multiply 2 multiplies 3 multiplies 3. It is 18 unit cubes. It's here 1, 2, 3. The height is 3 and the length 1, 2, 3 and 4. So which multiplies 4 and 3 and 3. It is equal to 36 unit cubes. And here the length 1, 2, 3, 4. And here 1, 2, 3. And height 1, 2, 3, 4. Which multiplies all of them. 48 unit cubes. It is the biggest volume. So the answer is C. The third question is, how many cubic units is the volume of the prism below? And the length is 2. The width is 3. And the height is 1, 2, 3. So which multiplies all of them. 18 unit cubes. The answer is B. Or question 4 asks, which rectangular prism has the smallest volume? So we should find all of them. Let's look at the first one. And here, the length is 2, the width is 2, the height is 4, which multiply all of them. 2 multiplies 2 multiplies 4. It's equal to 16 unit cubes. In here, we should multiply all of them again. 3 multiplies 2 multiplies 3. It's 18 unit cubes. And here, 2 multiplies 2 multiplies 2. It's equal to 8 unit squares. And here, 3 multiplies 3 multiplies 1. It's equal to 9 unit cubes. The answer is D. Question 5 asks, which rectangular prism's volume is different from the other volumes? Let's calculate them. In A, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here 1, 2, and the height is 3. We should multiply all of them. 4 multiplies 3 multiplies 2. It's 24. And here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here 1, the height is 4. It is 4 multiplies 6 multiplies 1. It equals to again 24. It's here 1, 2, 3 and 2, and height is 4. It is again 24. Let's look at this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. It is 4 multiplies 3 multiplies 3. It is different from the others. The answer is D. Question 6. Construct a square prism and a cube and a rectangular prism whose volumes are 64 unit cubes. Let's start with a cube. A cube should be the same to all the sides. So we can say it's A, and A. The volume is A cubes. So the answer is 64 unit cubes. A should be 4. And a square prism should be the same, 2 of them. So we can think that length, width, and height. So 64 can be 8, 8, and 1. It is a square prism. So it can be 4, 16, and 1. It's a rectangular prism. Question 7 asks, The volume of a rectangular prism whose height is 8. Its volume is 96 cube centimeter. What is the base area of this prism in square centimeters? Let's look at this. Its height 8. So the volume is, we can think that length and width, which multiplies length, width, and 8, it is 96 cube centimeter. And length multiplies width should be equal 12. Why? I should divide 96 with 8. The answer is A. 8. The below structure is made of identical cubes. Since the volume of each cube is 3 cube centimeters, this structure, what is the minimum value in cubic centimeters? Oh, let's find. How many cubes here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cubes. But we cannot see its behind. Besides, the question asks the minimum volume. So we should assume that there is no one is behind. There is no unit cubes. So we should think that there are 9 cubes. So each cube is 3 cube centimeter. All volumes is 9 multiplies 3 is equal to 27 cubic centimeters. Then question 9. What is the volume in cubic centimeters of a square prism with a base edge of 4 centimeters and a height of 8 centimeters? Let's look at this like this. The height is 8 centimeters. The base edge 4. But it is a square prism, so it should be the same with this one. And the volume is now 4 multiplies 8. The answer is 128. Non-routine problem. At least how many more unit cubes are needed to create a square prism from the structure formed by unit cubes below? In the question, we see the same shape in the activity. We need some unit cubes to construct a square prism. First of all, we create a rectangular prism and then we should go to construct a square prism. Now we should look at the shape and we decide how many unit cubes there are. Let's look at the shape three-dimensionally. I'm rotating the shape. I cannot see its behind. There may be some unit cubes behind. Let's check it. There is no unit cubes like this, but there is 1 unit cubes or 2 unit cubes. Let's look at. I'm adding 1 unit cubes. I'm rotating again. The shape is the same. There may be 1 unit cubes. I'm adding one more time. I'm rotating again. The shape is the same. I'm adding one more time here. And I'm rotating again. The shape is different because there is 1 unit cube. It shouldn't here. So I'm deleting it. This shape, there may be 1 or 2 unit cubes. The question asks at least. So I should think that there are 2 unit cubes behind. And then if there is a hole as a rectangular prism, height is 1, 2, 3, and length is 1, 2, 3, 4, and width is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So totally we have 3 multiplies 4 multiplies 5 equally 60 unit cubes. But we have only, let's count it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's remember, there are 2 more than. In this order, 11. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here, 1, 2, 3. And here, 1. Let's count it. 21 unit cubes. I added them. Now, the volume is 3 multiplies 4 multiplies 5 equals to 60 unit cubes. For square prism, 2 of them should be equal. So, it can be 3 multiplies 3 multiplies 5. Let's find the volume. 80 unit cubes. And it can be 3 is the same multiplied 4 can be 5 and 5 is the same. Okay, let's calculate it. 75 unit cubes. The question asks at least one, so we need this one. At the beginning we have 21 unit cubes. So I should subtract them. 75 minus 21, it is 54 unit cubes.